It's a big club, and you ain't in it.
The significance of covering the right eye will be substantiated in a moment. The Weeknd happens to strike many of the same poses commonly seen by other prominent people in our society. Is it just innocent art, or is there something more to it? Examining his music videos, we can see countless references to the cross of Christ symbolism. Why? Is he promoting Jesus? He even had a Last Supper before the Super Bowl. Is he promoting Jesus, or is he mocking him, or is there something more demonic involved? If you didn't see this clip in my previous video, can you see the subliminal messaging at The Weeknd's concert? Did you see it? Let's take a look at this in slow motion. Considering he has subliminally flashed Satan praising him at one of his recent concerts, it gives us a context to understand the quote-unquote art in his music videos. Near the end of The Weeknd's music video, I Feel It Coming, he reaches out to the serpent. The Weeknd in this music video is going nowhere with his career until a certain ominous character elevates The Weeknd. The ominous character lights The Weeknd on fire. This makes the crowd rave for him and his music. The next music video begins with a burning bush. Burning bush symbolism represents God speaking. The Weeknd ignores the burning bush and goes to bury himself. This theme of killing himself and being born again is repeated multiple times in his videos. This occultic born-again symbolism is also commonly seen in Masonry and the secret societies.
Give me the secrets of the Master Mason, I'll take your life on this spot! My life, but not the secrets. Then die!
Brother Smith, you have now been raised to the sublime degree of Master Mason.
The ominous character returns in this video to be shot dead by The Weeknd, and then The Weeknd leaves the scene. In the music video The Hills, The Weeknd has totaled his car. He leaves the scene to go into a house. In the house, he meets the sinister character once again. He cannot escape this dark figure. What is the symbolic theme throughout his videos? The Weeknd has made a pact with Satan and cannot get out of it. This world is full of lies, but there is truth hidden in plain sight. In The Weeknd's short film, After Hours, he is smiling on stage, but afterwards, he is clearly in distress. He cannot escape the enemy, and as the red light comes on him, he ends up becoming demonically possessed. From here, he ends up murdering an apparent Christian. How much of this is show and how much of this is real life? What is the cost for you to perform at the Super Bowl? The symbolism on The Weeknd's album covers makes it even more explicitly clear. Pentagrams, crosses, and lightning bolts. Millions of dollars and a lot of thought and care goes into the symbols artists use. There is a lot of intention behind what each symbol means and what they are trying to communicate.
I'm Brad Paisley, and I am a Scottish Rite Mason.
You want to be somebody in this world, you must be initiated. There's a lot of power and influence behind companies and those who are prominent in this world. The pentagram, common symbol in witchcraft and Satanism. The cross, take something positive and make it evil. They love to pervert symbolism related to Christ. And the lightning bolt? And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven.
I swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna, I get a little bit mad.
Infamous 33rd degree Freemasonic occultic author Manly P. Hall writes in his book Melchizedek and the Mystery of Fire, when the human race learns to read the language of symbolism, a great veil will fall from the eyes of men. Here is wisdom. Let him that has understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of man, and his number is 666. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceives the whole world. He was cast out onto the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And his angels were cast out with him. And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rise up out of the sea. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, the Antichrist, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb, slain from the foundation of the world. All upon the earth shall worship him. And I saw one of his heads, as it were, wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. His head as wounded to death. And his, the Antichrist, right eye shall be utterly darkened.
And we're taking things that are, genetically modified organisms, and we're injecting them in little kids' arms. We just shoot them right into the vein.
In their right mind, Kevin, could possibly deny the 20th century was entirely mine? All of it, Kevin!
What are you?
Oh! I have so many names.
I've learned a lot from my wife over the years. She's so about the power of intention, and believing things that are really going to happen. And she always makes a little altar for me at the game because she just wills it so much. I have these little special stones and healing stones and protection stones, and she has me wear a necklace and take these drops she makes. And I say all these mantras. And right after the game, she said, "See, I did a lot of work. You do your work, I do mine." She said, "You're lucky you married a witch. I'm just a good witch." She said, "You're lucky you married a witch. I'm just a good witch."
And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as the shepherd divides his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on his left. Shall the king say unto them on his right hand, the sheep, Come, be blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. Then he shall say unto them on the left hand, the goats, Depart from me, ye cursed, into the everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. Escape the wrath of judgment day and the eternal fire by coming to faith in the only one that can save us, Yeshua Jesus. True faith is lived out through our daily lives. Who are the sheep? Jesus asserts, For I was hungry, and you gave me food. For I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. For I was a stranger, and you took me in. I was naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came to me. When you've done unto others, you have done unto me. The goats did not do these things, and they live in sin. 2 Peter warns of those that have twisted Paul's writings to their own destruction. Do not believe those that are promoting an easy believism gospel, because faith without works is a dead faith. How are we living out our daily lives? 2 Corinthians 2:11 declares for us not to be ignorant of Satan's devices. Ephesians 5:11 asserts for us to expose evil. So please share this documentary and the videos to come. We must wake up people to the deception of this world before it is too late. Let's work together to overcome. May the peace of God be with you and your family.